Hi, I am Polly McKinney, Advocacy Director at Voices for Georgia's Children, and welcome to my 2-minute take. We're here at the Capitol on, I forget what the legislative day is, but it's way down the pike. We're getting close to the end, folks. And just to fill you in on what happened last week, it was like insanely busy. The governor signed the big adoption bill, House Bill 159. It's very exciting. He had a big ceremony and everybody was there, and it was really good, and we're happy about that. The governor also signed the amended budget, which means that budget is done and going into business right now because it's the budget that kind of fills in the gaps for our current budget year. And then on Friday, the House passed out the big budget, the fiscal year 19 budget, and you could look it up and read all about it in my legislative update. Between the House and the governor, they put a ton of money so far in the 19 budget for children 0 to 21 with autism. There's a lot of money based on the recommendations of the Children's Mental Health Commission. We're excited about that. Got some new juvenile, whoa, what was that? Lots of school money, lots of money for school buses this year. School buses were a big ticket. You can't teach kids if you can't get them to school. They actually made it a section, a section in the education part of the budget this year. So that's really smart and cool. Anyhow, there's a lot. So if you really want to know, look up our notes in the legislative update right down there, and keep your eyes, maybe not on my knees, they're not there. They're in the bio. It's the House version though of the big budget, so it still has to go to the Senate, and so then ultimately after they kind of go back and forth, it'll go to a conference committee. And that usually kind of happens at the very last bitter end of session, which this year the last day of session is March 29th. Yay, we're going to be so happy on March 30th. Right now, what's going on is there are many, many committee hearings with many, many bills, because after crossover day, everybody's trying to vet their bills really fast. They're starting to do some, I don't want to say it's trickery, taking language from bills that didn't cross a lot of times and sticking it on bills in the same code section or that are germane to get those bills to pass. And the bills that they attach them to are called vehicles, like a truck or car or something. It's a vehicle for other language, and it's kind of the game that gets played at the very end of session. Not to every bill, but an awful lot of them. So we're all watching that to see what ones we want to cross or to pass and what ones we don't. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'm about to go to committee to hear a whole bunch of kids' bills, and hopefully next week I'll get to report to you on those. So anyway, see you later.